Hello. So, you may notice that the level's already done, and, well, I couldn't really record while I was making it because I was getting constant power outages, so I'm here now, I guess. Um, yeah, I used the song called Factory for the factory level. I'm very creative and original, I know. Ground is black as usual, and for the background, I wanted to use, like, an indoor factory thing, I guess. And since the level is grayscale, I just kind of used a dark gray, like, yeah. The okay, the gimmick of this level I wanted to do was like all the gameplay you interact with moving objects, and by that I mean like, uh, what do I mean? I'm just saying words. I don't actually know what words I'm saying. Right, moving objects. So like, imagine like you're making gameplay, right? Because most moving object gameplay is like imagine this, right? You like jump over this and then do a three spike. And then the way they do moving objects is like these spikes move up into you and like this platform moves inwards or like outwards or something. But like at its base, these objects don't have to be moving. And like I wanted to make gameplay that like if these objects didn't move, it wouldn't work. So for the first click, this thing launches you up. Uh, what is it? I'm pretty sure this is group 5. Yeah, like it uses ease out, which for some reason it has to ease out to actually launch you, because if I do it not easing, it just like doesn't do anything. So yeah, I wanted the first like see obviously not the entire level was like the moving object gimmick, right? Not everything had to be moving. Although I did make everything moving just for atmosphere, I guess. But I wanted the first click at least to only work with a moving object. And so this black orb, the green orb, blue orb, whatever, these don't matter if I can like show off the gameplay. Yeah, like these could all just be still objects. But then here, I think this click's pretty cool because if I can start position here, basically you have to land onto this platform, right? But the problem is, if you jump too early, you don't land on the platform. And if you jump too late, you hit the spike. So you have to like jump in the middle of when it's moving up so that you're high enough to land on the platform while not hitting that spike at the top. And then here's just another jump. Uh, this is like one of my classic don't land on the block in front jumps. That's, yeah. Yellow orb, black orb, pink orb. Here is I mean, I just put down blocks. Although I think this black orb I put down because there were already two, like this jump and then the yellow orb. So you already had two inputs going up. I didn't want you to go off screen, so I put a black orb here, which kind of led into this. I didn't really know what to do for this part, so I kind of just made made these like move down in sequence. Oh, actually, the when I first made it, I did them the other way. If I can show, I'll just ignore damage so I can showcase this. Like, when I first made it, they would go the other way, like this would go up, and then this one, and then, like, you know, but then I realized that way didn't work for the gameplay, so that's why these move objects are all backwards. And then I guess I kind of like this next part. So there's three crushers because every factory needs one of those, right? And basically this first jump is just a jump, whatever. Second jump, you have to not hit the crusher moving up, and then it's another free jump, and then the last jump is like you have to jump over this spike, but this crusher is going down, you have to not get crushed by it. And then I have these spikes added because otherwise you'd just be able to do that, and this first click would be free. Then this yellow orb is whatever. There's like a decently hard dash orb. But after that, I think this part's pretty cool as well. Uh, what do so these two platforms move up or down to like try and launch you into the air. And what you have to do is hold on the dash orb so that you don't get the momentum from this first one, and then so you can jump off of it and hit this blue orb. And then, as you can see, the second one, you do get launched onto the black orb. You go through a 2 block gap, which I'm pretty sure are these two actually. And then this pink orb is just like a timing to not touch this saw, which is like here at this point. And then there's just like a pretty hard last jump because this moves down. Um, Also put like a bunch of like random atmosphere decorations. This gear wall, which is all no touch. When you get past it, they all like burn a little bit. I don't know. I thought it would be cool. It I mean, it's certainly something. I thought it would look cooler than that, but it is what it is. What else is there? There's there's all of these, like all of these that have gears in them, like this. There's some at the beginning, like here, these two and these three. I wanted them to move in increments, if you can see, like, oh yeah, here, okay. So like, you see they're like moving 1 block at a time, and I just basically disabled the rotation on these gears, and then just made them rotate whenever the object moved. And I guess there's also this crusher thing. It just like kills these little, I don't know what to call these blocks, but these this block. If I can like be a wave so that the camera doesn't move around too much, you can see like the little blocks just getting eaten. And then I think the last thing is this, which I didn't really want to make a conveyor belt, so I just pretended all of the I don't know what to call the blocks. I just like whatever that design. I just pretended all of this design were conveyor belts, and I mean, yeah, you can see like they kind of go out of this dark area, which looks like it's storing them, I guess. I don't know. I just put a bunch of moving objects, to be honest. So I guess that's it. Oh wait, one more thing. There's this animation here, I think. I'll go a little further, where it like opens up, and honestly, okay, actually, you can't, like, it really doesn't show much, but basically there's these lines here that are on a lower layer than these. So when it's fully closed, it like just looks like that. But like when it starts opening, if I can like speed hack it, like you can see like there's like lines, like the lines appear, which I don't actually think matters because you can barely tell the difference if they don't exist, I'm pretty sure. But I just thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, okay, I mean it doesn't matter. Whatever, it's fine. And I think that's it for the level. That's basically all I did. Uh, I guess here's where I cut to the verification process or something. Okay. This is... I don't know, it's really unbalanced. There's like a few parts that are probably like 60 hertz frame perfect, and then there's like literal 5-star jumps, so... Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the hardest level in the world, but I think, like, it's fine. 45 to 100. Pretty cool. Try to do like... Wait, that's 0? Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna play from 0. 9. 24. 52. Ah, 77. Ah, of course I died to the last click. Well, it doesn't matter, the level's not that hard. Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly the level's more balanced than I thought it was, but yeah, it's still a pretty unbalanced level. I hate power outages.